Reaper's Hold is often called the City of Dreams. It is called this because in theory, anyone who lives there may buy enough land to become one of the barons that runs it. It is this idea that keeps the citizens of Reaper's Hold working their fingers to the bone every day for the barons that already do run it. They watch from their mansions on high as wheat comes in and bread goes out. As blacksmiths hammer away at metal, forging it into new shapes. And always the gold flows. Our heroes, Kendall, Annie, Adino, and Ferret also see this, though they see it from the street level as they come in through the city gates. They see other things as well, things that the barons don't get a chance to. They see rats scurrying between the gutters. They see tired citizens trudging to yet another day of work. And they see the Owl Guard, soldiers in helmets shaped like an owl's head, supposedly working for the city, but in reality, working for whoever paid them last. And they think that maybe, just maybe, they may be the ones to crack the code. They may be the ones to beat Reaper's Hold. As they've entered a section of the city, Adino has spotted an interesting stall which is selling weapons. He has decided to check this out. He was hoping to get a deal, but what happens next is more than he bargained for.
Like this, there is, a wall of oddities, some of which include really advanced-looking weapons. So you are welcome to. There we go. Yeah, you are welcome to ask her about those if you so choose. There's also alchemical ingredients. Traveling supplies. It seems to be like when you get to the end of a store, how they just put everything you might remember you need at the very end.
Okay. So I'm asking, this is a lady, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So what is your name, ma'am?
And I'm now seeing the flaw in building something for a top-down audience when we are not top-down. I'll remember that for next week.
Yeah.
I'll look into the camera.
Yes. Would you ask her one more time?
Hello, ma'am. What is your name?
Oh, that's a good question. Guys, what is her name? What's a good name for someone that talks like this?
Rosacea.
Rosacea is my name.
Hey, Rosacea. I'm
My
Adino.
Adino, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, what can I help you with?
Well, me and my fellow travelers here, we just want to enter the building and check out these specialized weapons I've been hearing about that may, that also may have some magical abilities.
Oh, we've got a good one for you, yes. How about this? And she takes out a staff from underneath the counter and goes, I have just primed the orb on the end, and when I press this lever here, it will send a scattering of miniature meteors outwards, destroying anything in its path.
Ooh, I like that.
Wait, are they meteors if they're in space, if they're in the atmosphere, and then they're asteroids, right?
Other way around.
Oh, okay.
And you guys might think it's a 12-gauge shotgun, but it's actually a staff. It's got a dragon's head and what have you.
Oh.
And you saw that as soon as she did that, a portal opened up in the mouth, and you can see stars on the other end of the portal.
Oh, Dino,
that's cool.
Dino gets excited. How much?
Oh, that is 100 gold pieces.
Ferry, can I borrow some gold?
Hold on. You gotta ask
Already
you gotta
has
ask an important question. How much is the ammo?
They are 25 gold pieces per rod.
Wow. And it's one shot, one rod, one shot?
One rod, one shot. Incidentally, I'm selling this bag of thieves' tools.
I was about to say, about what time do you close up shop usually?
I had a feeling about you. These thieves' tools, we're open 24/7, these are available for only 30 gold pieces.
Now, I already got a nice set of thieves' tools. What makes those thieves' tools so special?
She goes, well, and she opens them, and you look inside, and who in this street have you been eyeing for? Just name some people you think you might have been eyeing as marks.
There's a guy over across the kind of kitty corner from where we're standing who's got like lordly robes on. I can't tell if it's maybe just like his bathrobe that's like gilded, or maybe but he looks like he's of well means.
As all the people you've been eyeing as marks flash through your head, and that one is the one you settle on, the images that you were seeing in the bag settle on that person taking off his gilded robes at the end of the day, putting on a sleeping robe and a nightcap, walking into his giant bed and falling asleep. And then it shimmers and it shows you the time on a sundial. And then it shimmers again, and in the bottom of the bag are exactly what you would need to get by his front door, a security gate, his front door, a rope and grapple to climb up to his window, and knock out drugs to keep him asleep.
I don't think you want to give me access to this so early into the campaign. Oh, God of
Oh, God
God of this world,
Kit,
friend to Bagram, whoever you are that's running this show.
And the powder to charge it is
Oh.
only 50 gold per use.
Okay, but how much is the item?
The item itself is only 30 gold.
30 gold and 50 gold per. Ferret's like shaking his pockets, kind of just getting a feel. Like he doesn't have to count, he can just kind of shake and know how much he's got.
There's a line forming up behind you guys.
I do have a question. Can I get a demo?
Oh, certainly. She takes the wand in the air and she's like, I don't know, do you have anything you don't care about in particular?
What do you mean?
What does that look
A
for?
hat or a
What does that
plate?
look for?
Just sounds good.
Oh, well, that gentleman's hat over there.
Great.
Shut up.
She
shotgun.
grabs it off a guy's head and stuffs it to you and goes, pull. You throw it in the air.
No, we're about to.
Yeah, she doesn't even look. She just goes, bam, and then tatters come flying down. Everybody's ears are ringing, and she goes, sorry, the sound of it accessing the warp is very... But yeah, when she did that, you saw meteors redirect in the barrel of this thing. They got big, then they redirected, and they all flew out. And then tiny little rocks went flying through the air and shredded that thing.
How much gold do I have?
Do you remember?
It should be on, I don't know, in your
'Cause
inventory.
I think we marked it on that first, for character creation, we marked it up. All right, so you said it's 30 for the box and 50 per charge.
Yes.
All right, now do I have to keep coming back to you to buy charges, or can I like...
We wouldn't be a very good business if we
You'll
let anyone
franchise?
else sell it. Yes, absolutely.
So I can find you in like any other town I might walk into?
Oh, absolutely. I'm Rosacea. I'm one of the top employees here at the Merchants Guild.
It's a nice card.
Yeah, thank you.
I said you could come back
Genuine
tonight and
card
break into
paper.
this thing.
Linen, you mean?
Yes.
Do what you do.
It's nice.
Do you have thieving?
Okay, I'm gonna
You need to talk to him.
since I can sense the thing, and I think this is a solid investment for Ferret.
Absolutely.
Whoa. I'd like to bid you.
Okay.
I really like this weapon.
Yes.
Do I need to roll something?
Oh yeah. If you want to try to get a different price,
Yeah.
roll and add your. Let's see. Your two
you-
personality. You're good. Oh wait.
Your barter.
Barter is where's barter on
Industry
here? Yeah,
wise,
2.
Just two.
You had your skill, which is 0, plus personality, which is 2. So roll and let me know what you get.
Which
The 20.
D20.
20-sided dice.
Right there.
That bad lad.
Excellent.
Many numbers.
Oh.
it's gonna be low now.
Try again.
What did you
Bam,
roll?
bam, bam, bam.
20?
Natural.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
First roll
Okay,
of
hold up.
the
Time
game.
out. Time out. I just want to throw this out here. This man's been blessed.
Yeah, like he should
If
be
you haven't seen the previous the
Yeah.
prequels here, he never rolls below a
unnaturally
50.
good. Unnaturally good.
There's
I
20
should be going over there.
There's
Yeah.
20 different sides on this dice, you know.
You can use
realize that.
other
He's
ones if
only
you want.
used
Oh wait,
3 of them.
19. 19 different
Yeah,
sides.
you might
Yeah.
like some of the other ones.
I'm taking
So,
that to
do you
that
want
corner.
there?
How does
Okay.
this?
Yeah, so she
Here,
goes.
just have it.
Oh,
Here, it's-
all right. We'll give you a special discount.
Wait,
If
are you a Dino?
If you buy what we're calling the Rod of God today,
God rod.
we will throw in 4. Count them. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 free shots.
I wanted shots for my friends. I'll take it.
Shot.
I don't think she.
Shot.
I don't think
I
she
don't
means.
want-
Hey,
you
Dino,
don't
I
need
don't
to
think she
shoot
means
me.
that kind of shots.
Well, what type of shots?
For the
She
guns.
goes, great, I'll have Timothy start packing it up, and if you'll excuse me, I'm going to help some of these other customers while we're getting it assembled. This is just the demo version.
Me,
She
I'm
slides
next in
it
line.
away.
I'm like jumping up because I'm shorter than
Yes,
the
yes,
table.
yes, yes.
All right,
What
all
would you
right,
like?
all right. Hey, listen, I like this little thief thing. I mean, I'm a little dubious about how effective it might be. So why don't you give me a little bit of a bargain, a little bit of a deal on this thing, you know? Because,
Roll for it, my good man.
all right. It's weird that, roll what? I don't know what you're talking about. It's weird.
Harder.
I know what I'm saying. 3, 6, 9. That's a 9?
She goes, I'm sorry, I only have so many deals I can do in a business day, and I've just given my best deal to the gentleman that wants to buy a deadly, deadly weapon. I'm not going back on that one.
Thanks a lot, Dino. Hey,
sorry.
real quick, what kind of security setup you got here in the shop? Just out of curiosity, no particular
Oh,
reason.
it's phenomenal.
Okay, I'm gonna just buy the thing.
Actual best money can buy.
All right, I'm gonna buy the thing that's 30, and then 50 for charges.
Yes,
All
50
right.
per use.
What's the
All
name
right.
of this weapon I just bought again?
The Rod of God.
Great. I had to add that to my inventory.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna buy that and two charges, so 130 gold.
Oh boy, okay.
And I just kind of like ferret's not, you know.
Has,
Do you have 130 gold?
Oh yeah.
Charges.
Okay.
you can use
I
it
had
four times.
195 left
Before
after
you
character creation, then we got
Stop.
buy
it.
more.
And actually, did
No,
we?
you gotta buy more.
Ammo. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't
Money
we-
from
didn't-
last time?
Last time
We got like a pile of gold.
we were supposed to get 100 gold at the end of the last campaign. Because
Yes.
of
Yeah,
my
but
You
we
guys
spent
got,
it.
you guys got 100 gold apiece.
Wait,
So-
oh yeah, because we talked them up.
Right.
Oh,
So
yes.
then I have this
Yes.
much
So I
money.
think I have
I'm not going to
one.
say
Aha!
Hold up.
So how much was the weapon total?
The weapon was 30 gold. Each shot was supposed to be 50, but you rolled a 20, so you have 4 free
I
shots.
have 100,
Okay.
so 30.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's not correct. That was his thing.
So the
That's-
weapon was 50.
The weapon was 50. It was 25 per shot for the other thing, but now you got 4 free shots. So only 50 gold is what you spent.
Okay.
What's my thief box called?
Your thief box? It's called the 5-finger discount maker.
I think I love that. That's awesome.
nice. While they're purchasing stuff, Annie would like to just observe the streets and the people and see if I could. She's always looking for a bounty.
Wait.
See if she can find grumblings.
Quick question. You said this was a bank?
Yes, it's a bank, and it also seems to be kind of like a superstore.
Okay.
It's what, and you realize the sign on it with all the coins. That's the symbol for the Merchant Guild, the most powerful organization
It's
in
a-
the world.
Oh,
There's dots. Can you explain? Can you give me a good description of this symbol?
Yeah, those are just coins,
Okay.
and that's specifically to denote it as a counting house.
Yes.
But the colors of the Merchant Guild are not going to be green anymore. They're purple, deep purple, like royalty colors.
Nice. And I can send I guess like a month. Like, I wanna from the money we got in our last adventure, I'm gonna tithe back to my temple. So
cool.
I'm gonna send some money. I'll send them 20 gold.
Okay.
So they can. This would be the place where I can set
Absolutely.
that up and.
Oh
okay.
yes, you're with Argand. Absolutely. We have a standing deal with the Church of the God of Light, and of course, any tithe we will make sure is stated in your name. And she,
Ferret's trying to figure out a way to change the address on the envelope to his
like-
address. Just send it to me.
Smack
you
my
did
hand.
not go unheard. Just for dramatic
No, it's
sake,
okay.
I'm glad we got
I'm sorry. Just
everybody's
wanted to get that over with.
Yeah.
everybody's business, because you notice there's a lot of figures wearing these burgundy capes milling about you now. Oh man, there's
do I need to roll anything?
Oh no, not necessarily.
Okay.
This one was free because there's a lot of them. They're represented by those red cubes.
I see 'em.
They're surrounding us. I see.
Yeah, they're all kind of coming up. They don't seem particularly interested in you guys. They're just sort of they look stern and they're chatting amongst themselves. And in a place like Reaper's Hold, people get off shifts at the same time all the time. A lot of people work in kind of proto factories, I guess you'd say.
Okay.
Still medieval times. And I'm sorry.
Kenny, can you switch to the top-down shot? Thank you.
And one guy who's at the front of the line behind you walks up, and he nods at the woman Rosacea behind the counter, and he goes, "Just a cigar." And she says,
I like this guy's voice.
And but all your stuff is getting packed up.
Yeah.
And she says, "You know they're a gold piece per cigar." And he snorts and rolls his eyes, and he takes out a gold piece which has a ruby embedded in it, and that's their equivalent of like a $1,000 bill. And he drops it on the counter, and she goes, "Here's your cigar." And she goes, but she ducks beneath the counter to break this. He's clearly messing with her. She's gonna have to give him gold piece after gold piece. And as he takes it, he pops it in his mouth, and he looks at all the people in burgundy coats behind him, and he strikes the match. And when he does that, as soon as he takes a few puffs, they seem to all notice the smoke, and he drops his match and goes underneath his cloak and comes up with a crossbow, and they all come up with crossbows.
All the burgundy people?
Every single square there is a person who now has a crossbow pointed at the store you guys are standing in front of.
Yeah, so
I
we're
draw my
technically
bow.
they're like pointing it at us, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bow's drawn.
Incidentally, they're
So I'll
pointed.
take out the rod of God.
So do you like
Stop rapping
jump
that.
behind the counter and try to grab the rod of God?
Oh, I don't
'Cause-
have it in possession yet, right?
You don't.
Yeah, they're packing it up for
they're,
you.
They're packing up yours in the back, and all there is there. You know what? They had the demo version somewhere behind the counter. You can roll and see if you grab it. Otherwise, you guys got to roll to see if you can get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll to see if I can grab it.
Go for it.
20.
I'm just doing this as a courtesy.
waiting?
I don't actually mean to give him a shotgun in a medieval game. It's to give the illusion of choice, but I can't.
Another 20.
All right, yeah, you get a shotgun. You get a wand, staff
You gotta think of the stats on that now.
Freaking meteors.
that shoots meteors.
Pointing your
Freaking
stuff at us?
Okay, so they
You call that a gun?
Do you follow Naya like in real life? The goddess
should,
of
It's
yeah.
love?
insane. It is. I love it, but okay, this is not going out as I thought. So yeah, there was no stopping this. They were all super wound up and ready to go. And when he let go of those puffs, that was the signal to open up. So they did. And right now, it's just there's bolts going everywhere. Windows are shattering. Some guy packing stuff gets. But you dive behind the counter and come up with the wand and go and roll for me. Roll an attack.
Oh
Now
my
remember,
gosh.
this is a Dino.
Yes.
He just
You
really
can shoot-
doesn't like to fight.
You
So
can
this
shoot
needs to be a
legs.
lower.
You can
throw it
shoot
down.
arms.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You have to.
So,
Don't
yeah.
shoot to kill.
I had an indie moment. I kind of like dove, like slid behind a counter, and my hat fell off, and I grabbed my hat.
Now
feel-
I will warn you guys. If you're doing anything other than just diving for cover, which you're all gonna have to do in a second, it's dangerous because there are bolts. The street, it looks like a hornet's nest with bolts flying.
I'm gonna.
Where's
Well, let's see what Adino does
Yeah.
first.
If I high roll, get ready to
He gets
catch
like a
the
20 and
rod.
shoots like the water tower and washes everybody
Somebody
away.
else-
Ferret's just
fight
like
him.
grabbed onto Annie's leg.
Okay.
I was gonna flip the table. I was actually gonna just say, good luck with
Game
your
over."
improvised adventure.
Oh, 20's right there too.
So was that just for the people?
You
Yeah.
rolled an 8?
You
That was an
you
8?
rolled a 6.
Oh, a 6.
So
Sorry.
you did not successfully hit anybody, but a bunch of people freaked out because they weren't expecting somebody to react like lightning fast. The guy who himself was smoking a cigar had gone down and pulled up his own crossbow, which has 4 bows on it
Nice.
and a Kranikin, which has already pulled back. And he gets right across his cheek, a deep gash, and he just kind of goes and keeps firing. And even there's a line of smoke coming off it too. And he's just going thump, 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 as everybody else is. Everybody now, you with a slight disadvantage because you jumped up and you fired the rod of God, and then saw oh God, and everybody roll you with a disadvantage. So
I feel
roll
like she's
twice and
gonna-
take the lower number.
I'd like to dive behind a barrel. I feel like this
Am
place
I
has
adding-
barrels.
Are we
Can't roll
adding
much better than
lifiness to
that.
this, or?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Oh, Jesus.
Give me one more roll just in case you get a 2 or a 1.
12.
Yes! Oh, sweet justice. Okay.
You blew
I
your
rolled
your
a-
good
Wow.
crits. The top.
I,
Yeah.
w- I rolled a total of a 6.
Okay.
I didn't
13?
do hot.
I rolled 12.
13. Oh, how did I roll the best?
Yeah. You rolled a 12?
Yeah. With,
Okay.
With bonuses.
You duck down, you grab your pal, and he ducks
nice.
down. He
And
grabs
my
you,
hat.
tries to duck, tries to pull you down. You go like, what are you guys? And then you get tagged twice with crossbow bolts
Okay, what am I?
for... Whoops. Oh boy.
Well, I'm right near my healer, so.
Ooh, is that what I am to you?
10 damage and then 7 damage,
That's all I am to you.
both reduced by
Band-aid.
whatever your absorb is.
10 damage and 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get hit 4 times. Well, yeah, I already rolled it. 4 times. For 9 damage, then, oh god, 13 damage,
Oh no.
then
I'm dead.
12 damage. Not necessarily.
9 damage.
Then 13, then 12, then...
He's down.
Does he have absorb? Does he
8.
have some absorb? No, he doesn't.
0.
So that takes you below 0? Okay, so you get...
There goes your heroic moment.
Right.
Oh, you had an awesome moment.
Yeah.
You shot the big bad. He now has a wicked scar on his face, and they returned fire, and they saw your heroic moment.
Yeah.
It's just like the end of Apocalypse Now, but
Yeah.
you go down, you pass out from blood loss. I'm glad this happened because in this game, 0 hit points does not mean dead. It just means like when a boxer gets knocked out, you're out of the fight.
KO.
That happens. They all finish firing their bows, and he takes his cigar and goes, "And keep the change, you filthy animal." And as he turns around,
God.
there's a kid who pulls out this like orange glowing potion. He goes, "Ricky, no!" And the potion is thrown and shatters against the wall of this place and bursts into
fire.
flames.
Yo. Oh
There
man.
goes.
Well,
This is a
Ah,
bank,
rats,
right?
Ricky, scram! We got to split, and they all run.
I'd like.
So they didn't even steal anything? They just shot up the place?
They shot up the place.
I'm gonna see if I
Gang
can.
wars.
Wait, like, is this like seriously? It's going now, like the
Uh,
fires or?
It's a significant fire. If it's not attended to, this place is gonna catch for really reals.
I'm concerned about Adino, who's passed
Yeah.
out.
Adino,
near the
he
fire.
looks like a
Burning building.
porcupine a little bit.
I'd like to try to go over and like pick him up and assist
I'll
him
get.
out.
Yeah,
I
you
was
get him
about
out.
to
say.
You get him out.
You're a healer.
You can't talk to me right now. You get him out. And,
I'll check his pockets.
That's right, I'm conscious.
I'll
I'm conscious.
I'll get to just 1 second. I just want to like stop this fire though, and also like where? Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Don't leave the building just yet. Wait, actually, yeah, leave the building. Is there like an easy way to like put this fire out? This is like
What's around? Perceive.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
perception.
Use your skills of
I'm
perception.
very perceptive. Not today. We're looking at a 10.
Yeah, you're entirely focused on dragging Adino out and healing his wounds. The good news is whatever you were below 0 is now negated, and you are at you have a 1 in medicine.
I believe I have a 1 in medicine.
You have
Yes.
1 hit point and can move again. And I don't know what the first words you say are, but the first internal monologue that happens for you is ah ha, ah ha, ha, as your brain restarts from the being passed out, from the getting shot. Anybody else?
So he's already saved.
Yeah, he's safe. You gotta heal her.
pulled
You
What's
gotta
the,
do well.
okay, I'm going to. Obviously, I look around and I there's nothing I can do. Is there like people are?
Well, yeah, some basic things you see. Rosacea's dead. Thoroughly.
Oh.
You see her and you're like, oh, maybe I can help her. And
Not
you,
even
you
the light
realize
of
you pick up
Argand?
the top half of her head.
Oh.
Top half. Oh gosh.
You ever
Okay.
see RoboCop? You know the beginning when he gets just like his hand shot off and what have you. Yeah, it's like that. It's gruesome.
So she's not.
She
No.
ain't doing too well.
Also,
I don't have that kind of magic.
Fair goes. Check her pockets.
most of the employees on the first floor are not moving. I love Ferret.
That's like your
That might have to be
catchphrase.
my tagline. It's check her pockets.
Yeah, most of the employees on the first floor are not moving. And yeah, you also see there are some guards that saw this, and they're
Not doing anything.
not doing anything.
They're just letting this fire start to build.
They actually look nervous when they're looking at the fire.
These
You
are the
see
owl
them
guards, right?
chatting amongst themselves like,
Suspicious.
They got owl masks. These
they do
guys?
have owl masks. Yeah.
Oh, I don't trust this situation.
Wise beyond there.
Well, hold up. I'm
Are
gonna.
them-
Okay, so you took them. We're. I assume we're like in the lobby-ish,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so you pull him out, and I'm gonna step out with
Actually, you guys are right out front. of
Okay.
the building.
We're just standing out in front of
Yeah.
the building.
That was where the stall was that we
Yeah.
were purchasing
Okay.
from. Okay.
Okay. So I looked down the street. Anything like people are like, oh, like.
You guys. People have gotten the heck out of the streets.
It's just empty.
We'll say this person dead.
Oh, boy.
These.
We're going back to the wine place, the martini place.
His oddly square body's riddled,
Yes.
just riddled with arrows.
Make a bunch of perfectly
God.
cubic coffins.
Ferret's gonna look around because, saving the day, especially a building full of gold, he expects there might be some sort of reward. So he's gonna look around and see if there's like a water tower on any of these buildings or anything that could be
Roll.
used
Yeah.
to.
Roll
Put
and
out
your,
the flames.
your streetwise.
11 plus streetwise is 14.
Across the street is a tavern with outside kegs pointed directly at the building
Oh.
if you crack them.
The kegs. Alcohol?
No, that's
Don't they-
not.
Nah, ale would be
Ale's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Okay.
was fine.
We
want to get good with this guild.
Yeah, well, we don't know him. So I'm gonna nudge Kendall and Annie's. You're still like you're
I s-
injured, but you're
I'm gonna.
I'm slightly injured, but I'm helping him
Yeah,
out
I'm
of the
gonna.
building.
I'm gonna do work. With
okay.
This guy.
So you guys are
I-
otherwise occupied, because all right.
Sorry, I forgot. I'm going to forget again if I don't say it right now. I didn't think I would have to stat this weapon, like give it any actual traits. You have the Rod of God and 3 shots left. Each one does 10d6 damage, which is an obscene amount of damage. So there you go.
Just don't miss. All right. So Ferret, he's short of stature. I do have 1 point in strength.
Okay.
But I gotta try and get these. He's gonna try and he can see the wheels spinning in his head when he sees the kegs. And how blazing is the fire up on the second floor? Is it conceivable that you could pop these kegs at the fire and douse the flames? Is that like?
It's still on the first floor. Hasn't
Okay.
shrunk at all, but it's still going. It's kind of burning through the wall. So it's conceivable, yes.
Do I need to get the kegs closer to the building if they're across the street? I just don't. All right, Ferret's gonna run up to the kegs, and you said they're standing up?
Yep.
All right, he's gonna try and kick them over, and if he can't do that, he's gonna like literally wall kick off and try and kick them over to give himself a little momentum, so
Sweet.
that they are rolling towards the building, or at least you
Okay.
know, facing that direction. So
Give
what
me
do
a
I-
roll.
Okay, what am I adding?
CQ. You know what? Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm good at. Oh, well, 7 plus 7 is 14.
Forgot he's a very, very acrobatic character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do like some cool Bagram-inspired axe martial arts, and you set the kegs free. They go rolling. They burst apart against the wall, and the fire fizzles out
Right.
Oh, completely?
completely. Yep.
Oh, nice. And I imagine he's like, and I did that?
Yeah, welcome. Did anyone see that? Was anyone watching? You guys are all like distracted. There's no one in the streets. I'm just like,
People are crying.
me?
Dino with an IV bag.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Did you guys see that?
Well, I gotta take arrows out of this guy. It's gonna be messy. What's the situation? I mean, I'm not about to just.
Do I need a roll to carry him out?
Yeah, he was already outside. You guys were all
Or carry him
outside.
Yeah.
to a safer
Yeah,
spot than the fiery
yeah.
place?
There's this building. There's a bar. I'm not about to just clear a table and throw him up at a
do
bar.
we still hire donkeys?
You guys lost those long ago.
It was
Goats.
Yeah, we,
Goats.
yeah, we
Goats.
fell off. We
Goats are
fell off
gone
the
too.
goats.
Dang.
in a horrible betting fiasco, gambling thing.
My fault.
That's good.
Sorry.
Could have been anyone's fault, right?
Yeah, you guys. Currently, the situation is you're lying in the street. You were lying in the dirt. Now you're lying in the mud. You have open wounds. You're holding the most powerful weapon probably any of you guys have seen.
It's beer mud.
And there's ale in your wounds.
Well, that's kind of
Ale in
like
the
alcohol
wounds.
cleans it, right?
No.
I mean,
Do I not know ale?
I mean, strong alcohol would clean out a wound. It would disinfect, but it doesn't help when it's mixed with dirt and what have you.
Yeah. And yeast.
All right, I
Yeah.
hoist
You grab his
him
arms. I'll
onto,
grab his legs.
onto my back.
Okay.
Onto my back,
Cool.
and I'll carry him wherever. Is there like a bench?
Yeah, you guys could go in there. There's probably a lot of seats that are now free.
Ferret looks back at the tavern and just sees like the tavern owner like looking out the window, and he's pissed. He's like really mad.
He's about to cry. Yeah, no,
He's like anger tears. Just,
well,
I just kind of
and he goes
like.
and he writes one word on the window, and it's tab! ! I
just give him a thumbs up.
all right. Well, now's the time. I'm gonna heal my friend.
Do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab my holy symbol. I'll take my hat off. It's got like the pull string, so I'm just gonna like rock it back.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I take my hat off. I'm gonna pull out my holy symbol.
The cowboy cleric.
Well, I mean, there's no easy way to do this, right? I'm gonna pull some of the arrows out. One of them, I'm like, sorry, man. That's gotta do it that way.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like a nice one, like in a soft spot.
Oh,
Right?
you're like De Niro.
Shh, you're not good yet. And then
Ferret runs up and grabs Zadino's hand. You know, like to hold him, but secretly
And I'm
he's
like,
like
hold on.
and I'm bringing him back.
Oh my gosh!
Get out of
He
here.
isn't dead yet.
How far can it be? All right, here we go. So
Body's not even cold yet.
I'm doing. Let's see here.
It's not lupus.
24.
You know that. 24. Okay.
24.
Okay. That's the majority of your hit points. Your wounds shrink and shrink and shrink until most of them go away, and you think you're 100%, but when you move, you're just a little bit sore. Like, oh,
creaky.
it feels like last week you almost died.
Yeah.
But you're not on death's door anymore.
That's a minor limp.
That was some good
Yeah,
stuff.
just for a little bit.
I'm
yeah.
still pretty good if you just want to get rid of the arrows.
Okay.
You've got just arrows in your back. You're like, it
And
doesn't hurt
that's-
here
and
or
he's like,
here,
I'm not
but right here.
I'm
Hey
not
there.
too bad, but if you could just get these pointy things, these arrows, I know what they are.
Hey there,
Just
Annie.
get them
You need me to
out.
hold your hand while he does that?
No, I'm fine, Ferret.
Okay. I'll help you out and give you 4.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. So we stopped the fire. That's good.
You did. Here's the situation. You guys, you're healed. Everybody's back. You're blinking, and as you're gathering your bearings, you dragged them inside. Yeah, most people in this room are dead. The first floor of this place has been shot right up. The few people that have gotten themselves back are they're opening up like emergency first aid kits and pulling out red potions and pouring them on people.
Nice.
Outside, you hear creaks, the heavy creaks, and then whoom, of gates to the district closing, and then a further ka-chunk as you imagine bars are going across the gates.
So we're stuck here, Annie says to the group.
I don't like bars.
I don't like bars either, especially keeping me in a city.
It's time to get to this baron.
As you guys are saying that, someone runs downstairs from the second floor and says, "Oh my, what's happened? What? Everyone's shot. What in the world happened?
I put out the fire.
There was a fire?
Yeah, I guess I should have let it burn a little more. So you'd notice before I put
Somebody
it out.
goes, oh, yes, of course, and he hands you, here's a shiny gold coin for you. Okay. Now, someone tell me what's happened. For
Well-
a second,
Gold coin.
shiny gold coin.
A group
He's got a fanny pack.
of gentlemen, all gilded in red,
Oh, dear.
or did you say burgundy?
Burgundy, yes. I'd go with burgundy.
Burgundy.
If they're the gentleman I think you're talking about. I don't suppose one of them...
Go ahead.
Did they use crossbows?
That might
Well,
be
certainly.
that might be another coin.
Wide shot, there's a person right next to him.
Yeah.
Full.
Covered in crossbow bolts.
Another coin, yes. Here you are, sir.
Not very perceptive, are you?
No. Oh, I can't stand the sight of blood. I'm trying not to look. And for whoopsie-doo.
Farron picks that one up.
There we are. That's canon. You may add that to your inventory. You did, however, not get a receipt for the gold you guys just spent, which is supposed to infuriate you too. But you got the thing. So you keep rolling
So I didn't
20s.
Farron didn't get his thing, that
He
thing?
did not know.
Curses.
Yes, they had crossbows, and there was one guy with a cigar. That's how
Oh.
it started.
Well, we sell those, so that's to be. Oh, did he talk like this?
Hold up, a little
That's
more
right.
raspier. A little more.
raspberry. See, like that? Is that him?
Yeah,
Maybe?
kinda.
I don't do
You,
bits.
impressions are not really a thing.
Could have been
so-
anyone.
But he tossed Rosacea a coin with a red ruby in the center of it,
Oh
and
God.
then he
Oh no.
split her head in two.
Rosacea's, she's dead then. is she?
Obliterated would be a more accurate
She's
term.
toast.
Oh my. All right. All right. It's happening then. Okay. Thank you all for your time. If you'd like to stay at our inn on the second floor, you are of course welcome.
How shoot-proof and fireproof is this second floor?
Yeah.
Significantly more than the first floor. Significantly less than the third floor. I'll be on the roof.
What's your name there, pal?
What is his name? What's a good name for a guy that sounds like that?
Can you do it one more time?
He sounds a bit like this. Maybe Pip?
Fennec?
Fennec.
Like Fennec.
It's a good word.
Fennec it is.
You have adorable little fluffy ears, like a fennec fox.
Oh my God,
oh,
yes.
that's a thing? There's
Yeah.
a fox?
There's a fennec fox.
Wow. I
They
didn't
had
know.
one on Live in the D like 2 weeks ago. What
How
what
did I
about the
miss
animals?
this? That's my show.
Yeah, way to watch.
I'm on it, you know?
So Fennec, I got to talk to you about a bar tab and a box that I was sold before the person selling it to me was dismembered.
And he goes, oh, a customer complaint. Absolutely. And he takes a corpse and shoves it off the bench and then sits down with an audible.
I love how he's totally.
Just like this is just
Pulls out a
every
quill.
day.
Do tell me, sir. What's your trouble?
You guys owe me a box and a bunch of gold for a bar tab that I used to put the fire out. So that's what that is.
Absolutely.
Everyone saw it. Everyone saw me put the fire out with the beer barrels.
Now,
It was awesome.
I understand. Now,
There was fireworks.
first of all, aside from that, was our service otherwise satisfactory?
Oh my God. All right.
Would you rate it 1 for least satisfied or 10
Bagram,
for
give me
most?
strength. Yeah, service was great. 5 out of 5 for everything.
Okay. well,
Okay,
just
all the
put
way
that up to a
down.
10.
Just 5. Just draw 5
Great.
and draw a line all the way down.
And aside from the initial complaint, any additional comments?
Yeah, I got everything for half price.
Oh, did you?
Yes, it was. I did a real good roll on the bargain, so
So
everything.
only
was,
refund half
no,
the normal
no.
price.
Oh wait, I didn't think this through.
Excellent. And
No, I want the thing. I want the thing. The thing I bought.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Refund no money.
That's fine. Yeah.
In-store credit. All right. I will absolutely get this sent to corporate immediately. And
I'm just like, I
Bird.
just pat you on the back.
a bird flies down.
man.
Ah, it's a peregrine falcon. Only royals are supposed to use those, but nonetheless, he goes to corporate. Fly, pixie wing.
Pixie wing.
Yes, and as soon as you present the receipts, we'll get it store discount.
So
All right.
What's going on with all these noises we're hearing? I feel like we're enclosed all of a sudden.
That
These
seems
gates closing.
I don't know, but if anybody wants to go look outside,
Yes, she does. She doesn't like being in this
Yeah.
building with the dead everywhere.
Fair goes out too, but it's to like dig through to look for a receipt.
19. I rolled well.
you're going. So you're just all the receipts that in the like last 5
They're
minutes.
just all
like,
like blood spattered
Come on.
and like
Oh.
there's like parts and I'm just like trying.
You know what? Roll luck, because I love how this is going. I'm remembering that 19, by the way.
Oh, 19.
then 19.
Plus.
Okay.
There you go.
I have +1 for perception, so I have a total of 20.
You see this then before anybody else. You look up from your pile of papers and follow her gaze as a man a halfling, actually, with fiery red hair standing straight up, a cavalry uniform, which is like a high-collared jacket and what have you, with big gloves, and a monocle comes walking out, hand resting on his
Wait,
saber.
what color cloak did he have on?
His cloak, he actually does have one. It's a blue cloak,
Oh, blue.
and it has the moon, the half moon symbol of a military you don't know on it. And with your 19, I'll say he strikes you as an adventurer for hire. But he comes walking in. He's the only one in the streets now. And he will be. Sorry,
Do I
Fennec.
see gates and stuff?
Going to be represented by this. Yeah, you see the gates are closed. Which the entire
The gates we came through
Yeah.
initially? Okay.
gates here closed, there closed, there
Oh,
closed.
we're
there.
stuck in this, like...
Quadrant.
Oh.
Or half.
He comes marching out, like very straight-legged and official, and he goes, "Attention, Fräulein, Fräuleins und Mensches. The government of Reaper's Hold has an announcement. We I have been hired by the Owl Guard to tell you that this area has been quarantined. Since the Merchants Guild has divided into two factions and have come to blows, everyone will be verboten to leave until there is only one faction of Merchant Guild in Reaper's Hold. Now, somebody pulled up a table for him to slam his fist down onto and then ran away with it. Now, if there is not a faction as the victor by tomorrow at dawn, the good people of Reaper's Hold, the government will come in and for you, they will take over both factions and distribute it amongst the people, as decided by the barons, of course. Finally, and he pulls out from under his lapel a bundle of scrolls. These are non-disclosure agreements. Everybody take one and pass it to your neighbor. He goes, there. If you have not signed your non-disclosure agreement by tomorrow at dawn, everyone who does not have one will be executed.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Guten Tag, Auf Wiedersehen. Sauerkraut.
Mr. Mensch,
Yes,
what are we non-disclosing?
that any of this has happened. Guten Tag. And he turns to go for the gates, and he starts marching, and they close in front of him, and you hear chikunk, and he goes. And he pulls out a non-disclosure agreement, sits on a barrel, signs it, and then waits.
Do we turn it into him?
So he got gated in with us.
He did.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I
just to
just
be
wanna-
clear, where are the gates?
Every gap basically has a gate.
Now let me also... This is like... This whole city's just section.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I have a wand.
You do. You got a wand. You have
Can
a
I-
great staff.
Can I roll to turn one of the gates into water?
I don't think you quite have. Okay, you know what? Yes, you can. But the amount you can turn into water is going to be determined by how much damage you can do.
Right.
And these gates are designed to keep out invading armies, which have lots of wizards that are like juiced up. So it's unlikely that you'll be able to blast your way through.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm
The
gonna...
juicy wizards.
Although you could use your remaining 3 Rod of God shots and see if you can make a hole or something.
Don't do that.
Oh, no.
I'm going to... I walk back out. Well, I assume we were all out here watching this guy. this guy speak. Nobody else is on the streets, or they kind of were watching. I assume they're like,
Yeah, some people were poking their heads out, and now they're like, sign. They're
Yeah.
used to this kind of thing. They're just sticking
Okay.
their hands out with pens.
So he has, everyone gets their own disclaimer.
Yep.
All right, so I sign mine, and I guess I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'll be like, I'm gonna hold on to yours. You don't lose it. You don't want to lose it.
Well, I didn't sign it, so How about? Give me that. I'll sign it.
All right.
And I put a fake name. Like I sign it, Geraldo Rivera.
Okay.
Roll it up and hand it to him.
And I'm like, nice choice.
Kinchwood like that.
So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna walk up and approach this halfling man.
Okay. He is sitting on a barrel in the middle of the street, in the middle of town. He takes out a comically large pipe.
I'm gonna follow right behind Kendall, like kind of just like so that I'm like behind him.
And I'm
in
going
profile.
to.
I'm going to walk next to you.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
need
pull out my
protection.
pipe
Okay.
and packing some tobacco, and I'm gonna ask you for a light. Like, can I get a light, please? And so, question. Oh, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have you meet somebody over some tobacco. You said these.
Yeah.
Anywho, you said there's two factions need to come to terms.
No, there must be only one faction by dawn.
And is this the whole city?
This is the two headquarters of these factions.
And I point to each one to clarify.
Yeah, there is the Merchants Guild, and then there is the other office of the Merchants Guild. They are calling themselves something else. I don't care what.
So Merchants Guild, there's two. They're both Merchants Guild, but they're like, we like red shirts, we like green shirts. Let's
Star
fight.
belly
Yeah.
sneeches.
Yeah,
Yes.
just the
Star
star
belly
bellies and the no star
sneeches.
bellies.
We don't
And
have
what kind
enough
of
dye.
sneeches are the
We
best
don't
on the
have
beaches?
we don't have enough dye.
The stars on
They
that.
should go
Evidently.
visit Cobblestone and get
my
sausage
gosh.
made.
We should totally be the fix-it-up chap. You think how much money we could make? I don't know how to make that work in this story, but
Yeah, incidentally, I don't care who wins or if Reaper's Hold burns to the ground or whatever. I am paid hourly and I am an adventurer for hire. I just came to give the message.
okay.
That's
Since
like a
I'm
sweet deal.
since I'm kind of like
Yeah,
out
it
of
is a
sight
pretty sweet
behind
deal.
Kendall, I'm through Kendall casting Detect Rich Jerk Head to see if so he's rich and also a jerk.
Oh, just the worst.
So I just want to make one thing perfectly clear.
Mm-hmm.
If I sign this paper, it's a lovely piece of paper. It's like really ornate, surprisingly ornate.
Oh yeah.
I'm describing
yeah,
this.
yeah.
In the morning, we may leave.
Oh yeah, yeah. As long as you just sign that, you tell them you will never ever say you were locked in the corner of the industrial district by the Owl Guard. That never happened. Yeah, yeah.
Did he say Owl God?
Owl
Isn't
Guard.
Owl God?
Owl Guard.
I'm sorry.
The troopers that storm in and say, never mind.
Fascinating accent you have there. Really fascinating.
I am from the glorious Stout Empire.
You're from the Stout Empire?
I'm from the Stout
Hey,
Empire.
me too.
My mensch.
Whereabouts?
Northern, southern bits.
The northern bits. Yeah, that's me. I'm from the northern bits.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Go
Other
figure.
side of the mountain. Yeah,
It's always nice to meet a fellow short person. This is
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Although there is something about you I cannot place.
It is odd that you don't speak with the same
Cadence.
cadence is the word for it.
Well, I grew up in a tough neighborhood. Different kind of. There's the northern Stout Empire is a little
northern
different than the
bits?
northern
There are
southern.
many different regions in the glorious empire.
Okay,
Okay.
All right, this guy's too much.
I need a drink.
Thanks. And I'm gonna knock my pipe out, and I'm gonna. All right.
Oh, Faith,
Did you,
I
you
just
keep? You
thought-
still have the contracts? You didn't give
I
him
still,
the.
oh yeah, I still got the contracts.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go
We
go
have
back
till morning.
Yeah, we have till morning.
Oh,
I feel
real
like it's
quick.
like not even. It's like midday, probably, right?
Yeah.
Real point of order. When you say can only be one, does that mean that the other one has to all be dead, or they can just like put on a different color shirt and they're good?
We do not care. They do not care about the specifics.
Okay, just checking.
There will not be 2 signs out front. There will only be
massacre.
1 sign.
Only one sign. So that's
2
it.
is too many. 1 is the number there will be.
I can knock down the
Ein,
sign.
shine.
I can knock down the other sign. It's not that hard.
The question is all the people going to try and explode you next
Yeah.
if you do it?
Yeah,
When you
right.
say that, you glance at the sign and you see a bunch of people with crossbows like.
Okay.
All
Time
right.
for the rod of God.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So.
Please don't brandish
And
your
they
weapon.
told us we could in the green building. They told us we can like chill there, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Fennec.
sorry. I know you got shot, but I have to say my favorite part of this entire thing so far was leaping over there and coming up with the weapon I didn't actually intend players to have. Maybe
And then getting shot to death.
Yeah, and then dying immediately.
Even at a
after.
miss, you scarred the bad guy for life. Continue. I'm sorry.
Even at a miss, you scarred. So I'm going to. All right. I'm gonna go back and approach Fennec.
Okay. Cool. Oh yes. Hello.
Well, I will take you up on your offer. You said
Yes.
we could stay
oh,
here.
Great place to stay.
Yes.
And he goes, great. As a matter of fact, you've been upgraded. You're getting a luxury suite. Oh, isn't that nice? Yes.
Right. Get the hill
Sounds
more.
lovely.
Did he do air quotes when he said luxury?
No, I did jazz hands.
Oh. I don't know if that's a better or worse.
Yes. And he goes, come right this way. And he takes out a key from underneath his a chain from underneath his shirt vest and opens a door. And you hear 3 locks go click, 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 click. And you guys see the nicest room you've likely seen in a long time. Velvet everywhere, floofy couches.
And absolutely free, correct? I ask.
Entirely complimentary with my boss's regards.
I like jazz hands.
Now, is there a way we can speak with the boss?
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. And with that, we're going to take a... Wait, do we even need to take breaks anymore?
You can take one if you want.
We're gonna take 5.
Oh, by the way, I just want to take this moment to say, let's thank Kenny, the guy operating.
Yeah,
Kenny.
Kenny!
Yeah.
And everyone at home.
We're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
The shortest
Get some
5 minutes.
water. Some comments that I've been enjoying. Dane Sager, hey Dane, says,
Hey, Dane.
Fifth Element reference. 4 stones, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 stones. Yes, it was. Good catch.
This is full of references today.
Yeah.
Parshath says he would flip the table too. I believe it. Doris, I do not know how to say that name. That is a cool looking name.
How spell it?
Doris Schleshefit. Here's the thing. I took a picture of the screen with my phone. So let me say this ahead of time. I apologize. Do tell us how to say your name, and I will say it correctly on air. But saying, loving the voices from the DM. Amanda Boleyn. Hey, Amanda Boleyn. Wants somebody to be named Bennett. I couldn't do that. A lot of people are going to die, and that's my dog's name. My actual dog's. Whiskey
dog named
Marlowe. What's a Noblin? A Noblin is a half gnome, half goblin. That's
What's
correct.
A novel?
And then Whiskey Mario says makes for a cool thief of our Noblin, and I agree completely. And a lot of people,
Pretty cool.
a lot of people say yay Kenny, and I think we all agree with that.
Yay, Kenny.
There's 3 Marios. Luigi Mario, Mario, and Whiskey Mario.
Those are the Marios.
That movie.
Okay, we also took a vote while we were rehydrating, and these buildings owned by with the green painted roofs, they look a lot nicer. They don't have vinyl siding; they have stone.
We on the right side of
Vinyl
town.
siding.
You
That's
are on the
stone.
actual correct side of town to be on.
Sweet. I like that. We picked the right team. Look at those guys' houses. They're Quonset huts over there. We're nice like mansions over here.
Oh, the boss man.
Cobblestone.
Yes.
The boss
You've
man.
been
Oh, the
asked to
boss,
see
yeah.
the boss.
And let me ask you, what would be good for this voice? What's a name? you
Oh,
want?
I was so good. I was like, wait, I thought you said you weren't good at doing impersonations.
That's the
Like,
voice of the boss.
No. No, yes. What would be good? Oh, damn.
What?
Let's try it again, Kenny. Yes.
Paper airplane skills need a little,
Oh.
just a balled up,
It's coming over here.
Thank you.
just a ball up a sticky note.
Oh.
This is the future. We throw sticky notes at each
Yes.
Yes.
My
Very
peregrine
high-tech.
falcon has landed and told me.
Doris Leshevsky. Doris Leshevsky. Thank you.
We need a better communication.
We do.
We need a knot.
It's like,
Rowie.
something that could just go through the air like digitally and just
Yeah.
you had like a thing in your
Like a
pocket.
text?
like a paper airplane, but a digital one
That would be so
delivers
cool, if
text to you in
only.
some way. Yeah, what's a good name for that? Tell me, players.
For this sort of.
Okay,
he
Doris.
sounds jolly.
You know what?
Doris.
My name is Boris.
Boris.
Because this is not a lady voice. Or is it a lady voice?
That's a True Lies reference.
What do you think?
It
Boris
could
and
be.
Doris.
It could be.
I'm a lady
Okay.
named Doris
I love it.
Leshevsky. And I thank you for coming by. As you may have heard, we're in something of a pickle outside. We're locked in here with some vagabonds that want to take what is rightfully ours. Well, we're somewhat short-staffed at the moment.
Was that all your people out there? All the blood? Is that all their blood?
Oh my! No. Well, yes, those were all our people. Yes,
I mean, like all.
but
of-
that's not all of
Oh,
our
okay.
people.
Good. That's good.
Because
to
you're
know.
gonna
We
probably
have
need
Pip.
an army.
I mean, no, we have Fennec
And you.
and me.
So 2.
Well, I like to think that I'm a bit of a problem solver, and in this case, I think I've got our problem solved. I'll hire you 4 adventurers, and I have a few plans of my own.
What do you have to offer?
Oh, that's interesting. I'll give you a choice. I could give you stock. Company stock's always good. If you want something as base as gold coin, I could provide quite a bit of that.
Gold is good.
And I also have a magical bag I could give you.
Ooh.
It makes things much easier to carry.
What do we call this bag?
We call it a bag of Phoenix.
All right, we'll come up with
You
a better
look,
name
you look
for that
over,
later.
and there's 2 guys that look exactly like Fennec, and they're holding up a bag. And they seem to be wearing gloves that are sewn on to the bag.
So we get 2 Phoenix to carry our stuff for us?
Useful, very useful.
So 2 human beings.
That seems like.
Never mind.
That's. Yeah.
The gold sounds more.
Good
Yeah, they're
sounds good.
contracted for a period of ever.
Gold.
Yeah,
I think
gold
probably
sounds
gold.
better.
We'll skip the bag.
I'd
That's-
like to.
You don't want the nightmare bag? Okay. Suit yourself. To each their own.
Like I can just imagine like years from now, like we take the bag and they're just like like next to your like in your bedroom, like just standing against the wall with the bag, and you're just like trying to sleep, and they're
And it
I-
still smells fantastic.
So where
Can
are
we die, sir?
Yeah.
yeah, please let us go.
And if you guys want to like barter, you can also roll for that as well.
But I would like to know what's going. Oh, are you on the page of what's? You
I-
want to find out
I-
what we're doing?
I want to
or-
figure out where are we in this building, because I wanted to ask him a question.
All the way to the top.
You,
Okay.
you were taken to the 3rd floor for this one.
Fancy.
Is there a chair? Is he sitting or is he standing?
He's Doris Leshevsky is a large androgynous person, and but
The
emphasize
character in the
large.
game,
Yes.
Doris
yes.
Leshevsky.
Uh,
Just to be clear.
Just hanging out on a chair. You wonder how long it's been since they've actually gotten up. They have a very nicely pressed suit. They must have gotten up to put it on.
You were the one who was making my wand go
I-
like this, weren't you?
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm a rich jerk.
At least you know
I-
you're aware of it.
I sit down
the
in a
first step.
chair and I spread out comfortably. and I look at him and I said, "So, what is this disagreement over anyway?"
Oh, I forgot this was the voice I prefer. They are an upstart group. They are much. They're a bunch of disgruntled employees who took company assets and sought to turn them against the Merchants Guild proper, one of the oldest and most powerful and respected organizations in the land.
But what exactly did they disagree with you about? People don't just up and leave unless there's something wrong.
They're simple greed. They want more money. They feel they're not paid enough for their services.
I whisper to Kendall, and I whisper to the Kendall, and I go.
And I whisper to Kendall.
And then I whisper to Kendall.
All right.
Say, I think there's only one person around here who's probably guilty of greed, other than myself, that is.
He takes a
And then I
gold
point.
coin and tin snips and cuts it down and then takes a little sliver and goes and flicks it away.
He's just picking his teeth with gold coins.
Oh man.
Seems like a very ineffective way to pick your
Yeah.
teeth, to be honest.
Yeah. Well,
Gold is very soft.
Right?
So
I think we need to. I think, guys. I think before we make any kind of decision, we need to find out what the opposing faction. You know, we gotta hear both sides of the story.
I agree.
Also, we need to know how much gold they have. Very
Exactly.
important.
I also agree.
Yeah.
Do you have a hard number, sir, on what you plan to offer us, gold-wise?
Sir, oh man.
Everybody roll a 1d100.
He
all right.
or she speaks with such authority that I say, sir.
30.
You just want to make my math hard. Fine.
1d100.
I rolled a 90.
Yeah, you
80.
nailed it. 30, 80,
There's-
30,
90.
90, and 6. So add that together. Whatever magic number you got.
30, 30, 90, and what?
30, 80, 90, and 60?
I have 90.
90, 30, 80, 36.
Wait, how does he have
36.
36?
He rolled 2 dice to get a more accurate thing.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I'm going to take my calculator out.
I got a calculator
Yeah, do it.
watch.
Let's do
actually.
it.
I can
And he
do
says, that amount.
that. 30, 60, 90. All right.
this is hard. 90. Are you adding it? 90.
Oh.
Okay, 90. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
you have a
36 plus
calculator
30
watch, nerd.
plus 90
Friggin' nerd.
plus 80.
He's already.
236. Let's round it up.
Work well with this thing.
250 golden coins.
Gold.
250
baron's
gold a
ransom.
person. That sounds about right. 250 gold a person.
250 overall, my good man.
You're talking about the oldest Merchants Guild in existence.
Roll that barter.
Roll that.
And you offer a 18 plus 2.
Ooh.
And you offer a measly 250 to save your entire guild.
Kind of embarrassing.
Well, we didn't get to be the oldest merchant guild in existence.
Starts melting.
You see sweat, and he gets like an extra chin for
Wait,
his.
it's a woman. Well,
a woman.
Do you know?
We don't
She-
know.
Androgynous. You don't know.
Androgynous.
The name's Doris, so
be
that will
Pat.
probably tell you. Yeah. We didn't get to be the oldest merchant guild. I get fatter every sentence. The oldest merchant guild in existence by giving away gold at the slightest sign of trouble. But I will say this. Just expanding somewhat. Oh, all right. I have special recompense that I can give out in an emergency. I offer you land. You can hear a pin drop, and Fennec goes, Now, Fennec. We either give away a slice of the pie or lose the whole thing. I offer you land outside of Reaper's Hold, a castle. Keep, technically. And land good for farming if you put farmers on it and tell them to farm. Or you shoot
Any
them.
mines on this land? Gold mines? Anything like that?
Yes. I mean, not gold mines, it's an iron mine.
What other
Iron,
resources
you
are on
can
this
sell
land?
iron for gold.
Let's see how good we get. Iron and tin,
Iron and tin.
and good land for farming if you
put farmers
What
What
type-
are the
what-
taxes on this land?
Good question.
This is, yeah.
Real life has happened.
Yeah,
If the
money
sun
pit, yeah.
does rise tomorrow,
What's my mortgage? What kind of percentage are you going to give me?
they are calling themselves, with the red roofs and the burgundy cloaks, they are calling themselves the Merchants Guild East. If the sun does rise tomorrow, and the East Merchants Guild is no more, the guild will cover the cost of the taxes for a full decade.
I think that sounds pretty good.
Good.
If you guys are okay with it.
I like the sound of this.
So,
At this point, I'm taking like a step back because
Like-
the creep of this person is
we
getting
need to
closer.
confer.
She turns and like they kind of like a lubed up track of bottom fat on their neck turn their head and look at you, and they go,
Do consider it.
Yeah, we're going to have to consider it over here out of
Yeah.
hearing
Can we
range.
go
so
to
we
our
can
room?
have a
Let's go to our room.
Yeah, that's
By all means, go to your room for privacy.
Yeah,
convenient.
We might not want to
is
go
that
to our
jazz
room
hands
for
privacy or air quotes privacy?
I'm too fat, I can't do the difference.
Do it. All right.
Fennec,
So-
clip my nails.
Bring me a bucket.
and you
I
see
don't
a
worry
different
about all
Fennec in a
Fennecs.
different uniform come out. And
We need to free
man.
the Phoenix.
He's like droopy dog.
That's
Alright.
like majorly important.
Yeah. So all right, so we go to our room
Yeah.
and to kind of all right, we gotta know what the other side before we say we gotta know what the other
I,
side's about.
I totally agree.
I
And
agree.
I'm not talking. Hey, you know this is a little weird
What
coming
did
from me.
What did I tell you about amorphic people? What did I
They're,
tell you?
they're,
More
they're
dangerous.
awesome.
They're
Oh no, wait, that's Ninja Cat. Sorry.
what did I tell you? They like to give you gold and sometimes land,
It's
Yeah.
very
This
prophetic.
doesn't ring a bell.
but you need to listen to the people they're trying to kill. That's what I told you.
Let's
we
take it to the
we
people.
forgot to ask. Do we have to kill everybody? Because
I think that's what they were getting at, right? I mean, we don't need to kill. We need to talk to these
We need to take
people.
it to the people.
Let's,
Yeah. To talk
let's
to
talk
these
to the other
people.
Let's
people.
take it to the people.
Oh wait, quick question.
hit me.
I just want to. They said that this other group took assets of theirs.
What has been said?
Oh, it's really disturbing when it happens.
Um,
Someone else.
yeah. What do I do with this, Kenny?
Whatever you want.
Did you
Oh,
get asked that on a
man.
date?
I'm gonna keep that one.
a
Thank
phone
you,
number?
whoever you are. Thank you. I'm gonna hold on to that one.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be your lucky day. Anyways, so the east west side, the east. Yeah, no, come on. The east
old guild, the
faction.
greens, the east of the red.
The
yeah.
new ones.
They said they took company assets.
Yeah, he
He was just referring to like.
it's like if you worked at a Tim Hortons and you like kicked over the register one day and you're like, this is a Paul's now.
Yeah,
Paul's
okay.
Donuts.
Okay, so okay,
I'd eat
right
that.
on. Okay,
sounds
so nothing in particular. It was just
No,
They-
yeah. I mean, well, probably anything they get their hands on.
yeah.
Sent people in and rip printers out and what have
I
you.
like how this person's on the roof. Just
Yeah,
noting.
that just randomly happened. I said I'm keeping it.
Sniper?
That's good. Yeah. yeah.
Okay, I
They're-
think we
they're
need to
at
go
war.
over there.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I would also recommend that before we come back, you with your thieving skills, you might want to make sure we're not being spied on.
Yeah, well, you know, speaking of that, this room probably bugged. You know, just a thought. We should probably check because of our conversation. So
Okay, while that happens, you see a literal bug go and scurry away, and there's like a crystal on its back
I
awkwardly.
throw a
wrapped
throwing axe at it.
Roll.
19.
What? All right, it contacts the crystal, splits it in half, and then squashes the bug. And you upstairs, you hear. "Brr."
I do like an air high five with Bagram.
And an invisible hand goes, sweet, bro. Bro.
Wait.
Yeah, dude, I just communed with Bagram. It was awesome.
Well,
So I go pick up my.
I mean, I totally like. I see this layer
yeah.
of the world, and I'm just like, oh my. Oh. Whoa.
And as Bagram does every time someone interacts, he goes, oh, wait, forget. Just that last bit. All right.
Anyways, so I go pick up my axe.
Still the
sure you get
feeling
that
that Bogman approves. Okay, you got your eggs back.
Still
Let's
feel really
go
good
head
about
over to the other people
Yeah.
Yep.
and go
Okay.
figure it out.
Boop,
All right.
boop, boop, going, walking, montage.
You guys walk across. Everybody do one quick perception check for me. Just roll and tell me what you get on the number. The
'Cause
D20. Yep.
I was about to say, I don't know if we should walk over and force. Oops, 5.
4.
Plus perception.
Nothing.
9.
16.
Oh boy. All right.
11 plus 2.
Oh boy.
This
13.
guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Hans, the halfling is no longer in the street.
He's not. He's gone.
Okay.
I like how even when he's gone, he yells.
And we have to give him our
And with that
contracts.
16, as I'm, so is this like? Because I'm assuming it's like around. It doesn't matter the time. It's not nighttime though.
Is
it getting there?
Not night yet, but you.
There-
I mean,
it-
there's not like a clock, but
Okay.
it's coming.
I'm gonna start heading down. With my 16, do I see a little?
In fact, the sun is just dipping below this
Nice.
tower a little bit.
that
The sun sets
adventures.
in the east.
Yep.
Okay, so this world spins opposite. All right.
Wait.
Sun sets in the west generally. You said this is the east.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I was wondering like when did I
Wow.
establish?
Details.
Yeah,
isn't Earth.
that's excellent. Tell you what, we're gonna
Sorry.
pop this
Oh.
over here. Sun's just dipping below
Did you
that
guys see
tower.
that tower just flip sides?
I think you're going
Like,
crazy.
wait a minute, dude, I didn't think this through. Okay. That's how it always was. All right.
So sun's over there.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're like,
But yeah,
we're
with
like
that 16,
reservoir dogging
I
down
still,
the.
that magazine, that new issue. Is there any stands as I'm walking? Can
You
I
know what? Yeah.
Scoop one.
Yeah, there is. Absolutely.
All right, cool. We're gonna be casually walking. You know, I'm looking around. I'm seeing these different shops.
Actually, on your way
There's a
out,
newsstand.
clutched in the hand of one of the people that was clearly on break, is a otherwise pristine version. So you get a free copy of that magazine.
Ooh.
I,
Can I borrow?
Did he just steal
After
that
I
guy's
read it.
magazine? I know he's dead. Seems a little.
Oh,
Wait.
hot! I see you've met Kettle. Oh,
as we walk, I'd like, I mentioned to the guys, we might want to also talk to people who aren't in one of these guilds, just to see what their opinion is of this.
All right, well, we should avoid the bar. That guy's not too happy with me.
Yeah, maybe not the Bob, but like some of
don't
these
know,
gold folks.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Just a thought.
let's talk to a commoner.
Is it the yellow peeps or the common dudes?
Yep.
All right, so we definitely go over and talk to them. And this guy's out, right? You said he's not
yeah.
there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Let's make this.
So
let's
you
do
guys,
this the right way.
you guys are chatting
Yeah.
with them.
Let's just use you as like the whole party at the
Yeah,
moment.
I like that.
Okay.
That makes it so easy.
Like a
Yeah.
Final Fantasy game.
Yeah. The guy goes. He's rolling a 1 for his friendliness. He goes,
I hate your guts. I hope
"Oh,
you die."
good, good. A couple strangers coming to town, and then everybody gets shot up. What do you want? People that incite violence?"
Hello, sir. You're very handsome and also smell good. My name is Ferret. This is my traveling companions around here. They're very friendly,
too.
happy people who wish to do you no harm.
She puts a weird smile on her face, like trying to look charming, but just not actually looking that charming.
Roll for the smile.
10.
All right, fine. What?
You like my my friend here? She's
I like her about half as much as I could like someone.
all right, that's fine. So tell us a little bit about what's going on here. You know, we're new to town, and we noticed a little bit of violence in the street. We're kind of curious.
What happened is, from what I saw, people were going about their day, and they were shopping and such. And then you guys went shopping at a place, and then you shot a man in the face, and then everyone shot everybody with various things.
Clearly self-defense.
Well, all right, granted. And he makes a nod at your robes, which have like fresh holes in them. Granted, but nonetheless, you all seem like trouble, and please, no thank you.
I say I think trouble found us.
Yeah. You might not
Yeah.
realize, but we're the heroes of this adventure.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, are you?
we put out the fire.
Very good, interesting.
Did
Very.
you happen to see the part where I kicked the barrels? And they went out and they went.
It was
I'm
very
gonna throw something at you.
cinematic.
Let's say for the record, this was like a children's story. All right, the heroes, they do their thing. What happens to the people standing just to the left of the hero?
Fame and glory?
Usually pathos. Like if I become your friend and then
Wait, yeah.
stray
So are you
shot.
trying to join? You trying-
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, not that.
All right, listen, pal. You got an attitude, and there's nothing I'm going to do to change that.
Nope.
Your mama never hugged you. That's fine.
True.
Listen,
Cutting
we need
the
to
truth.
know what's happening between these two guilds because we're going to try and fix this mess.
Great. How about this? I tell you that you do not bring fighting near my home, which is also my shop, which is directly behind me.
Which side are you on?
And no side.
No side? Okay.
I mean, technically,
Your roof happens to be red.
yes. The east,
Now, did you paint it red, or did they come over and
they
paint
came
it for
over
you?
and painted it.
Okay.
They told me that I had agreed. The East Merchant Guild, or Merchant Guild East, however you want to play this, they told me, surprise and good news, you're on our side of town. And I was like, you have a side of town? What? And they're like, yeah, we do. Here's 100 gold. And I was like, for what? And they're like, don't worry about it. And then I look up, and they're painting my roof. And they're like, by the way, we're going to take a little bit of your business. Instead of you giving the little bit to the Merchant Guild, you give it to the East Merchant Guild. And I was like, I don't think so. And they're like, yeah, but you do. And I was like, that's right, I do. And then that was that.
I don't like the way either of these two groups do business.
I mean, it's Reaper's Hold. What are you going to do? You pay somebody.
All right. Does anyone else have any other questions for this fine gentleman? Who's
When did this
kind of a
happen?
jerk?
This happened about a month ago. Look, I'll give you guys this. If they don't work this out by the morning, if one of them doesn't definitely win, about an hour before dawn, they're going to be fighting in the streets, and there's going to be a lot of collateral damage.
This guy may be more straightforward than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Yep.
I have an idea.
Ferret's just imagining all like the pockets that he can
What
check.
if?
Hold up.
Oh, yeah.
You have Arkin's blessing.
I
Good day,
appreciate
sir.
that. Thank you.
And let's hold up. So you guys kind of like the castle thing, right?
I kind of like the
You
castle.
kind of like the castle thing. If worse comes to worse, can we use that as leverage?
Play one side against the other, yeah.
We could play one side against the other, or we could take over the whole area. I mean, think about it. If they're both gone, then
Take over and make our own.
Wait.
it doesn't seem
Hold
like
on.
anybody wants to be a part of this.
Yeah, but we're like, this is the Merchants Guild.
Yeah, known to be. You guys are in.
Like I go to
a
any
place-
other city and it's the
Same Merchants
Guild.
Guild.
It's the Merchants
Yeah,
Guild.
we're probably never going to beat them.
Yeah,
I'm not
just to
trying
be
to pick a
absolutely
fight with
clear,
the
you guys are
Merchants
in a country called the Troika, which is fairly analogous to America in terms of power worldwide.
Yeah.
The Merchants Guild is a company that is more powerful than the Troika. Not even contested.
Oh, I'm well aware of that.
Okay.
Microsoft.
Now I am, but I was.
Oh yeah.
I was.
Okay.
So if you take
So
a
is there-
swing at the king,
So is there any
don't
point of
miss.
even talking to the other side?
Well, we promised this guy we'd try something.
I think we should just assess out what they're.
Let's talk to him. See what they do. Hold
I'll
up.
case the joint. all
Yeah,
right? And
that's what
maybe
I'm
I can,
thinking.
I'm very charming. Just saying. Maybe I can
Yeah,
convince
but-
him to just give up.
Our friend shot him in the face.
Self-defense.
It's true.
They pointed a bunch of arrows at us. We might
But
just-
I don't know if
maybe you
We'll
are
just
the
go in and
best person to
compliment
come
his
with
scar.
us.
Maybe I'll stay back. I'll fall back.
did anybody do anything about that gold coin with the sapphire in it
With the ruby. in it.
or the ruby
that's
in it?
as far as you know, that's still back there.
I know. I wanna go-
Wait a
And
minute.
just like sprints back with all of his
No.
his gnomish
No.
speed and like
Well, you were looking
Books.
through those
Yeah, I
receipts
was looking through
before.
For me.
I rolled a 19 when I was looking through the receipts. By the way, I just won.
One.
It's a 1.
You get back there. You're one of the fastest people in the city. You get back there and leaning heavily on a cane and with a grabber that's got like a little T-Rex head is Doris going,
Oh, she's got it.
it belongs to Doris now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was
She
gonna.
made it down the steps.
I was
Like
gonna say it just goes. It just
Yep.
goes in.
Waddle.
all right, so I go. Don, and run back.
All
It's
right.
gone.
It's gone. All right.
Nobody's ever touching that thing. Trust me.
It'd be a miracle
So,
if she could get it back.
I'm actually going to cast Obscure on Daryl so
Perfect.
that I'm sorry, on
I fall
Adino,
back.
because just to make him so nobody's because if this guy's the leader of the thing and he's got an issue
Okay.
with Adino, maybe
And
Adino can be.
if you want to interpret that as in like you give him a sudden magic makeover, you absolutely can.
Ooh, yeah, I'm doing that.
Make me a lady.
Doing that.
Ooh.
Like a slender lady.
Exact same face, but like.
Basically like RPG Lara Croft.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
is what we're going for.
So he comes in, and you guys all look the same. You look the same down to your shoulders, and then you have like very pyramidal chest and like bike shorts and 2 holsters for wands that you don't actually have, and fingerless gloves because he's really into those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely
Brilliant.
got a
And my
couple.
ponytail.
Those look good on you, those fingers. Hey, by the way, I couldn't change your voice, so
Laura Croft. Hey,
Sorry for
that's okay,
for
Ferret.
enemy. Don't worry about it.
I know you
big
didn't
stuff.
spend. I know you didn't want to spend enough gold.
Yeah, you come in and it's a bit like coming into. Imagine if you walked in on NASA while they were working on a problem in space. There's a bunch of people huddled over various papers, talking, what have you. There's crossbows leaning up against every free space.
Somebody shaving.
Is
Oh,
anyone-
yeah.
Is
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
Paying, is anyone paying attention to those crossbows?
Nope.
pull the firing pins out.
I'm thinking just like cutting some of those strings or like sabotage. Apparently, I've decided what we're doing.
I don't know. That's kind of an
You
aggressive.
can go for it if you want, and I will.
That's kind of an aggressive opening
Yeah,
volley.
so
I won't,
If that
I won't
fails,
do it,
to
but I
meet
note
you.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
if that
taking
if
your
that
weapons from
You note it. Okay, that's cool.
I
Maybe
note
that's,
it.
I know it. I see what you're looking at. I know what you're thinking. Maybe let's save that for our last resort.
The only person not working is a man with a freshly magically healed scar on his face, who's got his feet up, a crossbow just barely within arm's reach, and he doesn't appear to be looking at you because he has a hat over his eyes.
I know it.
There he goes. Sorry about the perforation there, fellow.
Oh,
You talking to me? Thank
He's
you.
looking right past all 3 of you guys at Adino.
It was just a matter of business.
The jig is up.
But wait, I thought I was. a lady.
You are. You're sitting there with your magical disguise that shimmers and glitches a little bit and goes back to looking like a pretty lady.
It was a good try.
I just canceled the spell. Just like,
Anyway, suppose I owe you one.
Yeah, and he slides forward. He's got a little cup full of some foul thing. He slides forward a couple of dirty glasses.
Any takers?
can we perceive anything about the liquid here that's
Sure, go for it.
7 plus 4, 11.
I'd like to roll as well. What do we get to add to that?
Your intelligence
Oh, just
or
intelligence.
perception, whatever that is.
I'll just take it. Don't need to
Cool.
know what it is.
18 plus
Cheers,
2.
my man.
Yeah, you are certain
All right, plus
that
1. Sorry.
this is some powerful stuff, but other than that, it's fine.
Not gonna kill you.
It's a little
Like
foggy
powerful-
almost.
Like inebriation
Yeah,
type
it's
of
just-
It's like
It's
moonshine.
Yeah.
It's like some
Okay.
moonshine.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a sleep drought or something like that.
I watched Kendall drink it down, and
We call
Yeah,
it
wow.
Biffin paint peeler.
Any later?
And he goes,
Doesn't even flinch.
okay.
Doesn't even flinch. No.
Ferret does like the Who Framed Roger Rabbit
Yes,
reaction to
yes.
drinking booze, and it's just like steam's coming out of his ears.
His serious reaction is he drinks and he just goes, and that's it.
And
But he does
takes
react.
The smallest sip.
Very dainty.
Yeah.
Not
it's-
being
it's-
dainty, just
Yeah.
It's basically like mouthwash. It's harsh.
Yeah.
she can't hold her liquor well, as we found out
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
So,
There's no need to indulge. Hey, kids, you don't have to drink booze if somebody offers it to you.
Yeah. One more of
So
those, she's gonna be dancing.
Adino smells it.
Did Adino have any nose hairs?
Yeah.
No longer.
Now, back to what's at hand.
Yeah, tell him about the thing we're doing, the thing at hand. Do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Go for it. I haven't eaten anything today.
Yeah, we're a little.
So you're saying it's business. What business causes you to shoot strangers?
Oh, I'm just an old hired blade. Wait, that's not it. I'm just an old hired blade. You want to find out where the problem is? I want to talk to my boss upstairs.
Nice. There's always a boss upstairs.
I was gonna say,
I know he wants to talk to you real bad.
He. You said he? Just want to make clear. It's a
It's
he.
a- it's-
All right.
It's defo a he.
I know that's a weird question, but
No. It could be.
All right.
You don't want to make snap judgments.
So thanks for the drink. I appreciate it.
she leaves the
Apologies
rest of
again,
hers. She didn't have
my
much.
wizard friend.
Apology or something.
Aw,
we're not going to get shot if we go upstairs, right?
almost certainly not
All right, let's go.
today.
All right. You've triggered a trap. No.
Yeah, right.
That'd be amazing. Get axed right in the face. Yeah, you go upstairs, and you hear it before you see it. You hear,
Ricky! It was a simple plan, Ricky!
Nice. Nice.
Why is there fire, Ricky? In a building I want! Think, Ricky!
and then you come through the door, and there's a guy who's mostly neck vein, yelling at this little kid who's maybe he's 19, but he's sticking out of a collar that's too big for him. He's the kid that threw the thing earlier.
Of course.
I remember Ricky.
Think, Ricky! All right, now get out of here before I lose my patience! Hi!
He says to you.
What are the furnishings of the room? What can we glean about this guy just from looking around the room?
Imagine you went around your station, and you were like, I need to furnish my house in 5 minutes, and you just took everything you could. It's like that. It's mishmashed furniture, but it's all like the best stuff.
The good stuff from the curb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's no rhyme or reason to it. They needed a table, so there's a big fancy business table.
All right,
But they
that's
need
like
chairs for that. They're fluffy
Total
armchairs.
hipster.
That's like
Right.
bothering Ferret to know.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
he just like nothing matches, and and there's no way, even if he took all day to like reorganize, he
Oh,
couldn't
no.
get it right. So he's
All
just
right.
kind of like very uncomfortable.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the situation.
Do I notice that you're uncomfortable?
Daryl, fix your shirt
Oh, is it messing? Just pull your. I think just pull
and sit up.
because it's like
I had to do it too.
I'm a
I
little
had to
bit
do
of
it
two-
too.
your collar is like rolled under. Yeah. I think that's what it is.
What's that was?
Do we fix it?
I think we good.
Nice.
We're good. All right.
So
Hi! Wait a minute. Hi!
He says.
Oh.
It's how you go loud, but not really, for Kenny.
All right.
I got him. That made me happy.
How's it going?
Oh, how's it going? Well,
Well,
Good.
other than your
then Ricky.
no. I'm talking about your men who shot us earlier.
Sorry. First of all, sorry. My apology. I got to apologize to this guy. And a little
I'll
to
just
her.
have to-
There we go.
You don't need this. He puts away a bag of coins.
And a little to her. Here's a lovely wicker basket. There's fruit in there. Okay, now, how would you like to make real money? Huh? Because my morning, it was going good. And then Ricky, he screwed it up. We had the gods bribed. We had the plan in place. And then, set fires. They weren't planning on that. The guard captain got called. That we didn't bribe because we couldn't find him. And now we have to go get things done tonight. This was a month-long plan. Not a pills. Not a night-long plan.
I couldn't help it over here, and you say that you really wanted that building that was on fire.
All of the buildings. Yeah, if they got a green roof, I want them to have red. East Merchants Guild.
I just want to point out that somebody put that fire out, and that person deserves, since that's going to be a building one day, right?
Yeah.
All right, just keep that in mind. That person was me. I just want to throw that out there.
He pulls out very smoothly a hand crossbow and goes like that, and then drops it and spins it around and hands you it by the handle.
My personal sidearm, yours.
Thanks, I guess. That's kind of cool. All right. I can't. Not gold, but.
Yeah, you notice that it's not particularly great in terms of like effectiveness, but it probably sells as a novelty.
There you go.
There, that's the kind of deals we make now. Not in the future you get this. Not in 10 days with the right forms. You did something for me? Hey, there's a thing. I
Thank
shot
you,
you.
very gracious. This very gracious gift from you, I accept. Thank you so much. And I just like surreptitiously hand it to Annie because I can't actually use it, or I will upset my god.
I shot you. Very sorry.
Oh,
A pile of gold.
thank you.
I don't even know how much is that.
Would you like to
I like
shoot
this
me on
guy.
the other
He's an
side?
entrepreneur. I like the way he does business. So so tell us what's the gripe here? They said that you guys you absconded with their property and tried to do your own thing. What did you have a complaint against them as employees? What was the story here?
Yeah. They are the Merchants Guild. Worldwide organization. Great organization. Until you run it from overseas. It's run on the other side of an ocean. And here in the Troika, they don't know how to do local business. Our quotas are not set for the way local business runs.
Oh, good lord.
And so, what they do,
Ferris just like asleep.
it's bad for the Troika, and he's going on and on about these little employee gripes. In the end, they don't make enough money. It's bad for the Troika. I think intentionally, why don't they want the Troika to prosper? I don't know, but I won't be part of it. We're starting our own branch. We're taking over.
In Reaper's Hold. In a quarter, in a
Honey,
section of Reaper's Hold.
darling, in every city, you are looking at day one of the East Merchants Guild. Unified throughout the land, but supposed to take 1 month. 1 month, not a day. Reaper's Hold is very sensitive. You can't blame me.
Now, what are your thoughts on the North Merchants Guild that tried this? Like, I remember reading in Adventures Monthly that this was maybe a couple, years ago.
That was fake beef. Fake beef to sell more lectures on how to run a guild. That wasn't the real deal.
That wasn't the real deal.
So it sounds like you had some employee complaints that weren't being addressed.
Yeah. And we think, the group thinks, the Shadow Council thinks, it's intentional. Yeah, we call ourselves a Shadow Council. It's cool.
It's pretty.
It's right?
It's a better name for it though.
What's that?
Like since you guys united,
Yeah.
something more like when you take two things, you put them together. A union.
A union. That's sort of what it is. If you ever say union again, I love you. I will crush your bones. I'll crush them, but I love you. We think there's a conspiracy. That's what we're saying. We think they're intentionally trying to defund the Troika. Why? I don't know, follow the money, but that's what we think.
Where are they from? Where is the main?
The main council that runs the Merchants Guild, they're overseas. Who gives a hoot?
There's several
there it is.
places overseas.
Yeah, well, they're in the farther area. What do you call it? Dap, bop, boop, bop, bidda, bop, boop, bop. Shadbell.
Chabal.
Shadville?
That's the
Oh,
one.
my hometown.
Yeah, that's where they're currently located.
They're located in kabloop, blah, skaboop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop.
I'm in a freestyle jazz band. Look, it's 8:56. We gotta wrap it up.
What it looks like you.
Oh man.
It looks like you're very well. You got a lot of manpower here, but you're not as well equipped as far as the weapons and the high tech, weaponries and the wands and stuff.
That's accurate. That's fair.
I don't think you stand a chance. They have this thing that shoots meteorite. Well, your man downstairs
If we hire
is
you,
well
he looks at
acquainted.
your side with the staff.
If we hire you, we got one.
But they have
We
a
only
lot
have one.
more.
We only have one.
Let me ask you. This is why I don't like them. Let me ask you. Did you ever see one of those go off that wasn't the demo version? Is that not the demo version you're holding?
That is the demo version.
Okay. Yeah, we got the only one.
Do you guys happen to have like a magical box that like it's got thief stuff in it? And not that I'm a thief.
No,
not
I
that
don't.
I'm a thief.
But let me tell you something. My friend. Nobody does. They got an illusion that they sell you, and oh, you get the thing. Subscription time. Do you have a subscription? No, can't use the premium features.
You know, I don't know. I trust this guy. I don't know what it is, but I believe him.
What? Let me talk some sense here. Tomorrow,
Why did we come here?
there needs to be only one guild.
Yeah.
And you said you need a month. Mm-hmm. Make it another month. Go underground again.
There's no going back. We showed up outside there. I wasn't dumb enough to go myself,
You
but
can
some
be-
mercenaries and some very suspect cloaks showed up.
You could be a northern thing again.
Maybe I didn't get the right reports. Anybody die?
Well,
Anybody get killed in that?
Yes.
Well, yes, but we all said NDAs.
Yeah, there's.
Well, Geraldo Rivera.
What'd you say?
Signed
Name was
an NDA.
Annie? Was it Annie? Is that it, Annie?
Yes.
Annie, okay, Annie. There's no going back once you shoot up their storefront. It's getting settled tonight. Now, if you're on my team, great. If not, I gotta know immediately.
Wait, what if it's not? I Ferret looks around for exits, just window, any place if he needs to make a fast escape.
That'd be
All right, I just want to say I've been gesticulating so much that my fit thing just said, keep it up.
keep it up.
You see nobody else around.
Oh, okay.
I just need to make plans that don't involve you then.
So you're not gonna murder us if we say, okay, just making sure it's
I didn't
important
say
to
that.
Okay. Well, what are you gonna give us if we join you?
Very important.
What'd the other guy offer?
Gold,
Dragons.
Don't have those. Also, neither does he.
A castle.
250 gold per person. That's for each of us. That's what per person
Roll
means.
your barter. His barter is 7.
Person means
Mine
just in
is
case.
7 plus 3, 10.
Okay, I can beat what he probably gave you. I'll give you 300 gold. That's it.
Per person.
Nope, just 300 gold.
He also offered us a castle
Where's the castle?
Land, it's
outside of Reaper's Hold.
Real
If it's
big.
outside Reaper's Hold and they have the deeds to it, yours. Yours. I want inside Reaper's Hold. That's my part, as I take over Reaper's Hold. Not Reaper's Hold and Reaper's Hold Heights. Just Reaper's Hold.
Oh, and I have a bot tab.
Done.
All right, that's very important.
Oh man.
One caveat. Tonight. It happens tonight.
Can we have a drink and talk about it?
One drink. Sorry, I'm on a time limit.
All right, so we go
Away from you.
Away.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yellow
Oh,
Man.
okay.
And he takes his chair and goes, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Do we-
All the way to the corner of the room. He goes, there's a bar globe on your side.
bar globe. Fred's like, oh, okay. He goes and rolls the globe back
Yeah.
and starts making some cocktails.
I'd like a Shirley Temple.
Yep.
Does that exist in this world?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a very famous bard. I remember Shirley. What's up? Sorry, distracted by the.
We need to spy on this guy.
What do you guys think?
I need to find more information. How much time do we have?
I don't like either of the options,
I don't either.
but I like the guy that owns that shop for some reason.
He didn't like. He didn't like. He hates them all too.
I know.
How? What? Well, what if we get the people? Just get the people, and get them to overthrow
Both of them?
both of them.
It's just-
In
Put
this
in
town.
new management. In this town, new management. We'll paint all the roofs blue.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of either side, to be honest. But I do kind of believe that the green roof guy is maybe more likely to. They're just a more established thing.
Yeah, they're also more likely to
Roll for me. Your
screw us
perception.
over.
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
talking.
Yep.
The other guy would actually owe us.
The green has the banks, right?
All right. As you guys are discussing this, Adino, have you sipped your drink at all yet?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Adino, you feel very lightheaded, and then as you know it's coming, you feel nothing because you pass directly out.
That's weird.
That's the second time he's done that today.
Oh, that's on me.
He says as he scrooches his chair forward. He goes,
Yeah, your friend's in trouble.
and that's where we're gonna. That's almost where we're gonna pause. He goes,
But I got a new bargaining chip.
and that's where we're gonna pause it.
Ferret just drops the drink mixer.
Oh, okay, but
All right. I just wanted to react to that. Yeah, that's where we're gonna pause it for the night.
So he's knocked out?
He's
blacked out.
passed the F out. And we are going to, real quick, for the audience, if you could vote on the player of the game, because they get an extra experience point. But everybody,
Yes.
you guys get 1 experience point for participating.
So now we have 30.
So he.
So what's what do you guys have thoughts on?
I think we're in trouble. We're
Welcome
in,
to the talk show after.
What's
Yeah.
the movie? What's the movie where
I would-
the bald British guy like has a thing in his heart and he has to keep like
Jason
things
Statham.
will happen or he dies.
It is
Yeah,
crank.
crank.
You just
Yeah,
made
it's
got
Shane
like a-
Sager very, very
We
happy.
got like a crank situation.
You got a crank situation.
We
Daryl.
also, if the audience has any
Jason
any
Statham references.
suggestions
Yeah,
as to what we should be doing.
Oh yeah, but primarily vote for either Paul,
Yeah.
Daryl, Brandon, or Michelle.
And if it's your birthday today,
Yeah.
or if you haven't celebrated your birthday and you are celebrating it today,
What?
this one was for you.
Hey.
Happy
Aw.
birthday.
Boom.
Birthday.
And if you're watching this on YouTube in the future,
It still counts.
hello future.
Happy
Start
birthday.
things.
It still counts. Happy
Look,
birthday.
Still, happy
Hey,
birthday.
if you're not mutated
Watch
from all the
it
new
on your
software.
birthday,
We're time
and you get a happy
travelers.
birthday from us.
Just want to full circle. Jason Statham. Jay Statham?
Statham.
Statham?
Statham.
Statham?
Jason Statham.
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 Have you guys seen Snatch? Great movie.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Great movie.
Also
Amazing
love
film.
Yeah, like
the
Go Green.
soundtrack.
It, good
I say the word dogs like dogs because of that movie.
Okay, so
Good
do you,
movie.
Adina, what is your or not? I'm calling you nerd.
Yeah.
Daryl, what do you think of the two sides?
I don't trust either. But doesn't this side have the banks?
Do they have a bank?
Neither side, I guess, is technically backed
did
by the full merchant's guild.
My
because
only
they're not heavy
concern-
duty.
So are these all franchises in a way then? How does it work?
The Merchants Guild is, you would know this, it's just one organization, one stop. It's like McDonald's.
Like to
You
me,
can be a franchisor, but McDonald's owns it.
if we go with this guy, we're banking on him being accurate and that everything.
Good word.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna.
Also, the person who sent this, please watch next week. It's happening.
We can't see it. This is
I
such
want
a
to know
tease.
so badly what that is. We will see you next week.
Thank you all.
Bye.